ethical work because it does not affect the life of others. It is a consented agreement between two people, and everyone under legal age has their own right and freedom to their body. This topic has always been part of debates in the forum, and as to why commercial sex is still considered unethical. What is really ethical and unethical in the eye of the society? Ethics are the rules that define what is good and from what is bad. However, what makes an action unethical is how a person defines what is moral and immoral, that they tend to interchange moral deeds and ethical actions. According to an article, The Psychology of Morality, morality indicates what is the right and wrong way to behave. For instance, that one should be fair and not fair to others. If an action is not arbitrary and it directly harms other people, then it is considered immoral. However, even the Holy Bible cannot tell if an action is immoral just because of condemnation without any justification. Sex work is ethical because it does not affect the lives of others. People from other parts of the world had created linkages of sex to care, emotion, and romance that can only be done by married couple. In the Philippines, many would incorporate sex as a sacred union deed of couple who were given God's blessing. However, according to Mencken, if there is no good reason as to why a certain thing is considered illegal by the church, then it is unjustified condemnation by the church. In light with this, many would think of commercial sex as a violation to the society because it violates their beliefs. But everyone does not share the same religion and beliefs. And that is okay as long as it is ethical by means of assuring that is consensual. Sex work is ethical because it is a consensual agreement between two people, the worker and the customer. One of the few reasons why some people consider sex work as unethical because of sex abuse and the last resort job for those who are not employed with what they call decent job. Sexual abuse, including cybersex and rape case, are not incorporated to sex work, but rather it is merely a pure abuse because it is not consensual and it violates the rules and the law regarding sexual abuse. Sex work includes consent and agreement between people of legal ages. Consent determines the freedom of a person and how or he or she will decide for himself or herself. Sex work is ethical because a person of legal age can decide whatever they want for their body or for themselves. According to Dr. Rachel Parr, on her public intellectual talk, human beings behave morally in terms of loyalty. A person tends to group themselves to a certain group or family that gives himself or herself a sense of belongingness. Loyalty frames a person's way of thinking inside the box that he or she should not do sex work just because it is against the ideal of a family or a group. However, belongingness can also be found on a certain job and group where a person thinks he/she can thrive. If sex work empowers someone, then let them do their thing, as that person does not hinder you to do your own businesses where you think you belong. Commercial work, including pornography, is always being discriminated due to the diverse perceptions of the society. Not all morals are ethical, and not all ethicals are moral. If someone's action does not harm everyone, then it is unjustified condemnation, and it is considered ethical. Everyone should always put respect on behalf of other people's differences, because in reality, we all share different likes and perspectives. Reshaping society's way of thinking is hard, but changes will only start with how you widen your perspective and if you open yourself to all things that are not bad at all. Thank you.